Why have so many women the feeling of not being heard when they speak?
Well, women continue to receive messages that are subtle or not so subtle from men and women alike to behave in ways that limit them professionally. Messages like, listen, speak only when called upon, don't take up too much space, be gentle. So with all these messages, it's no wonder that many of us don't know how to feel or portray ourselves as self-assured, relaxed, and in control. But this being said, we can increase our chances of succeeding when we tap into the power of certain intangibles. When I say intangibles, I mean those aspects of ourselves that make a big difference in how we work and how we are perceived working. How we use our voice is one of those key intangibles that boost or hinder us at the workplace.
Are you saying that our success at work depends on our voice?
Well, I believe that women have no problem performing and outperforming at the workplace. But good and even excellent work is just not enough to progress, to convince other people, to access those opportunities that we want. The way we speak conditions the way we are perceived by others, including people who can have a big impact on our success. Think about how many female professionals out there, even in high-power positions, have difficulty getting heard at meetings where there are mostly men.
Our voice has an impact on how we are perceived. Can you give us an example?
When we speak, we literally embody a message. The words that we choose and the manner in which we say them are equally important in conveying meaning. So I can change the meaning when I change my words, but also when I change my volume, my pitch, my articulation, and also my affect. So here's the example. I believe we can increase our presence on the Eastern markets by working with local companies. Fine. Or I can say it like this. I believe we can increase our presence on the Eastern markets by working with local companies. When I speak differently, I am heard differently. But our voices do much more than express. They expose us. So when I speak quickly with shallow breath and using ah and very often, I'm indicating that I'm nervous and uncomfortable. Or when I use a loud, sharp voice, I'm indicating that I am angry. And when I am calm and confident, the sound of my voice is melodious, a pleasure to listen to.
Who is Malika Lecoeur?
I'm a classical singer. I'm a lyric soprano. I'm also a teacher of language, writing, and public speaking in both English and in French. Over the years, I've developed a variety of techniques and a philosophy to optimize my voice as both a teacher and as a singer. Through the agency DB&A in Paris, I've been bringing my insight to people in the private sector with great results. Not only are they improving their public presence, but their presence of mind.
How can we, women, empower our voices?
Women can have the tendency to modulate their voices according to what they think their listener wants to hear. It's partly due to the social conditioning we were talking about earlier. It's very important to work from the inside out. Physically, we want to work on our breathing, our posture, and our projection. And mentally, we have to learn to use our intention and our emotion and our imagination.
Any easy tips to achieve results so quickly?
Luckily, the voice is a highly sensitive instrument that responds immediately to physical, emotional, and intellectual stimuli. Learn to breathe more deeply. Elongate your posture. Use positive visualization and recognize that little tension above your brow or in your jaw or in the back of your neck and release it. If you do any or a combination of these before you speak, your voice will improve significantly and instantly. Remember, a small change can create a big difference in how we speak and consequently in how we're perceived.